So we've come to a small woods near Woburn for a walk. Just spent the morning in the safari park. Been to see lots of animals and a couple of displays, and had our lunch. So we're going to go for a little walk this afternoon. Come to a little woodland, just a lay-by to park in. I can't remember the name of this wood, but it's a nice little one that I've been to quite a lot. It's quite a nice broadleaf section of this woodland, so there's lots of oak trees, lots of silver birch trees, yeah, lots of different trees. It's quite nice little teapot birdhouses here. As the place, there's lots of black squirrels as well, if you can spot them. So yeah, it's quite a cool little woodland. Yeah, and lots, obviously turning autumnal. So lots of ferns and things that are turning brown. Yeah, see what we can find. So just in the woods over there, I've just seen two muntjac deer running through, but bounding across. I couldn't quite get the camera out in time. So if you've seen my video on bluebells earlier in the year, this was part of the place I filmed. So normally this floor was totally covered in bluebells. As you can see now, it's just covered in dead leaves and no sign of any vegetation. So it's really dormant right now. Maybe a few months until it's back into life again. Really beautiful sunlight coming through this fern as it turns brown. Sort of shows what a weird weather year we're having. It's completely bone dry through all these paths. Normally at this time of year I'd be wearing my wellies and it'd be quite muddy along this part. It's quite got sort of well-worn path, but yeah, it's completely dry. Just a bit weird really. But yeah, at least it means it's easier to get along today. And, yeah, nice walk. I'm walking back along the top of the woods now, a bit nearest the road. This bit's a bit more open, a bit easier to walk along. It's quite noticeable that the trees are still quite green. And I can't actually find many mushrooms. I found a few on the on some of the white trees, but not many on the ground, which is quite unusual for this wood. So yeah, maybe that's part of the weird weather we've had this year. Yeah, that's a nice little walk, staying dry. Did start to spit a little bit at one point, but yeah, it's doing all right. Found some really nice mushrooms growing under this oak tree. I think this is where last year there was a little sign saying please be careful of the mushrooms. I haven't seen any of those signs this year. Here are some nice, really bright orange ones. So this is one of the teapot bird houses in this woodland. I've not actually seen any birds using it, but there's quite a few in the woods. They look quite cool. So I'm almost back at the car now. Been from maybe a half an hour walk. It's quite nice, quite quiet here today. Seen a few things, not seen any squirrels or anything. Saw a few pheasants, saw some deer, got some nice bird song a little bit. So that was quite pleasant. Yeah, really nice to see the autumn colours coming out. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed a little look at the woods in autumn. And thanks for watching. Bye.